Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the best mods of the week in Baldur's Gate 3's Mod Manager. We got some really cool new locations to explore today, and I've been playing a lot of Crimson Desert lately, and you can now enjoy the Iron-Rich Sands in Baldur's Gate 3 with the Wilds map for VP, which adds in 3 new locations, as well as the Red Realm map, both by Inky Please. Not only that, but we got some highly requested features like a Loadout Swapper. Also, if you're a fan of Elden Ring Night's Reign, you can now dress up as the Reclused Witch here. We also got some nice new outfits and much more. But the first mod I really want to talk about here is the Wilds map for VP. This is only available on Nexus mods by Inky Please here, and this location mod is amazing. So I'll go through the 3 different locations and also show off the other one here. This is for virtual photography, so it's best used to just take pictures with. I will be doing a future video talking about some other things that we can do in these type of mods, but this is beautiful. This is the desert appearance here, and as I said, it looks very similar to Crimson Desert, which I'm a big fan of right now. Like their other mods, what you'll get with this is an item that you can use, and it's going to give you these locations on your map. So with this one, we had the Desert, Mountain, and Jewel Lagoon. Oh ye landlubber, this is the Jewel Lagoon here, and it's got a nice pirate ship off in the distance. Very nice beach here, and it's got this little shack that you can take some photos with. And I'm just going to do a little quick run around so you get an idea of what this looks like. It's just a little island here, great for if you're doing a pirate-inspired playthrough. There's also a secret little hidden grove over here as well. These maps are actually extremely well detailed, so if you're looking for a new spot to take some pictures, this is definitely it. And it's fully explorable, so if you want to jump up on the rocks here, you can go right ahead. I love this. Give me some Dragon Ball Z Kami House vibes. And we also have this beautiful mountain range here, which breathtaking to see in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, look at that. And here's the custom build cabin for this location. It's beautiful here. So yeah, you can go inside, you can take some shots here. It looks beautiful just out on the porch here too. And yes, there are bedrooms here for taking photos as well. And there's also a room here, kind of like a study with some really nice looking rocks on the shelves here. And you can actually explore this location. There's a lot of stuff, and these maps are very well detailed. Yeah, it's next level to see such high quality level maps here in Baldur's Gate 3 getting made, and not just 1, but 3 in 1 here. And that's not all, they also released another mod with another huge location added to it as well. It's just nice to be able to have these large open areas just to run around with too, and expect some future videos on these because I got some fun ideas that you can do. And again, that is the Wilds map for VP by Inky Please. Not only that, but we also got the Red Realm map for virtual photography, partial release by Inky Please as well. I love this one too. It's a huge map, and it's got this gigantic skull buried in the ground here. Love that. And it's a large barren wasteland too that you can explore, and there are a few other locations that have stuff for you to take photos with. And you can see off in the distance there's the skull, and if I came to the opposite side here, you can see that there is a river of blood. This area over here is more so meant for like Dark Urge style playthroughs. They got the little torture rack there alongside this little sea of blood, some cages, and just a bunch of gross stuff that would be great for a like Dark Urge style photo shoot. And yeah, you can get real creative with what you want to create. And then beside the pool of blood, we do have a little graveyard crypt style location here, which is just really sweet. So yeah, there's 4 different areas. This mod isn't fully complete as of yet, so you can expect to see some more stuff get added or bug fix it or whatever. But yeah, that is the Red Realm maps for VP, partial release by Inky Please. And next we have a mod that is extremely useful, and this is the Loadout Swap by Kira May. This is a really nice mod because there's many occasions where I've just wanted to equip something else really quickly. This is going to add a little skill to your bar here called the Loadout Swap, which lets you go ahead here, and you can go with one of the different slots here. So you first are going to use it to activate it, so whatever gear you want to have loaded onto that slot, you're going to use it. For example, I've already done this with a different outfit, so whenever I go to do it, it swaps me into that outfit, and then I stored my original outfit there under Loadout 2, so that whenever I go to swap, I go right back into that outfit. And yeah, that's it. That's the mod. It is extremely easy to use. It does exactly what you expect it to do, and it looks nice too. This is a very solid mod. There's also a way to just clear out the loadout if you want to swap it and put new items onto it, so that you got your 4 different slots there. And they're 4 per character, so you can get really creative with each of these. So yeah, again, that is the Loadout Swap by Kira May. I highly recommend checking out all of their mods. They make some stuff that is super useful, like the safe travels here for future mods. The move camp spawns, which lets you take your companions in your camp and move them around wherever you want. And even the choose camp, which lets you choose your camp. And the friends with benefits, which gives them all a buff as you have a better relationship with them. And next we have one of my favorite characters in Elden Ring Night's Reign to play, the Reclused Witch Set here by Scurby. So this is obviously based on the Recluse. And here's the armor set here. So it does come with some different buffs. I'll just quickly mouse over it. You can pause it if you want to read through what it's given you. But with this set, it also has a really nice hat that's going to take the hair that your character currently has on. So you can see this, it's called the dynamic base hair. So you're going to equip this one. But one little weird thing is it'll sometimes make your character bald. But what it does is it makes it so it actually uses your character's hair that they normally would have. A lot of hats just have an override for this. So it's nice to see an option like that there. But sometimes it ends up, like you can see, sometimes your character goes bald. Like that. So sometimes you do have to toggle on, put the original hat on, and then you do your magic, move it off, and swap it around. Then you'll get the correct hair like that. And what's cool is they also have their ultimate ability here from Elden Ring Night Rain, the Soul Blood Song, which will mark targets in an area of effect, and then your teammates will heal themselves whenever they attack them, much like in Elden Ring Night Rain. So cool. Love seeing mods like this. So yeah, that is the Reclused Witch Set by Scurvy. And next we got another outfit, the Myconid's Hymn Outfit Ensemble by Barry Semifreddo. And that is the outfit you see on Shadowheart right there. And there are 6 different colors. You got the original one. There's also a blue, orange, pink, purple, and turquoise appearance. So it comes in this beautiful chest here. And you have camp clothing and non-camp clothing versions of each of these. So I'll show you what some of these here look like. That's the original one there. They're Myconid themed, so they got some of the colors going on like them. And the dresses just look really nice here. So this is for body types 1 and 2. Just the tall races, so like humans, elves, half-elf, drow, and tiefling. Another thing I really do appreciate is that if you go to drop the chests that these come in, they got beautiful chests here that Barry designs for each of these. So really cool stuff. You can even just have it in your camp because it looks really nice. Now, Shadowheart fans are eating good today because we got actually a few different Shadowheart mods. First up is the Mirror of Loss fixes for Shadowheart by Kobold Juno. So if you didn't know, basically what happens, Selenite Shadowheart has a special dialogue option that lets her give something away at the Mirror of Loss here that you normally cannot access in the game. So this is nice because it just restores something that was not accessible in the base game. I love seeing mods that restore content to the game here, and yeah, you can now restore, or you can surrender your wisdom. She can't surrender strength. So that's by Kobold Juno. And next up, we got the Naerys Incedium here by Naerys. I'm sorry, I might get that wrong. And that is the super cool outfit that you see on Gale here. It comes in the Wildfire Dragon Egg here, and there's a variety of different outfits here, so you can swap between them. There's camp outfits too, alongside different shapes as well, so you can get different colors, different size bodies, depending on what you want your outfit here to look like. So there's a lot of great stuff here. I'll just quickly mouse over. Similar benefits to if you're using like the Helldusk armor here. And there's even a skirt to add on top of it there. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Now next we got the Circle of the Sun by ZX10RX. This is a monk subclass, and I just gotta note one quick little compatibility. There is a Sun Soul Monk as part of the 5e monk subclass combined. For some reason, if I had both these installed at the same time, it doesn't pop up. And that might not actually be it. I just spent the last like 15-20 minutes here trying to figure it out, and I can't get to the bottom of it, but I still want to highlight this because this is a really cool homebrewed mod by Tasty Kibbles here, and made by ZX10RX into Baldur's Gate 3. It's a fire and radiant damage focused monk here, and you get some fun abilities like the Sunblade, which lets you create a fire weapon here. There's also Radiant Beam, Ignite Fire. You got a fire and radiant version of the attack. You got Cleansing Fire, which can remove curses and hexes from a target. And the Sunblade will also give you an extra attack alongside your unarmed strikes here. So really nice stuff. And I will be doing a future video on this. You might have saw this outfit that I had on my character earlier. So I have it in my game, but I'm not sure why it won't show up. And that was the outfit I used during the Loadout Swapper mod section of this video. But next up, we got the Frozen Shadow Warlock subclass by G.I. George here. This is a fun ice-themed class here, or cold damage themed. So with the Frozen Shadow here, you get the Umbral Strike spell here, which gives you your weapon damage plus a 2d8 of cold. Part the veil between the worlds, striking the Rift of Frost and Shadow to chill your enemy's very soul. There's also a Glacial Rend spell here. The Rime-bound Curse, shroud a creature in freezing shadows, binding its movement and exposing its relentless cold of your patron's domain. You also get the cantrips Levestus Freezing Ray here, which lets you shoot ice-cold beams at targets, and the Frostbite Blade, which lets you do an attack with additional cold damage on top of it. And the cool thing about the Freezing Ray here is any of the invocations that are going to give buffs to your Eldritch Blast will also apply to this spell too. As you continue to level up, you're going to be getting new types of spells, and you even got things like Ice Storm, Cone of Cold, Banishing Smite, Step of the Ice, and Shadow here as well. So yeah, you can expect a future video on this. I think this is a really fun mod, and very cool mod to check out if you're a fan of the Warlock and want something snow damage or cold damage focused. This is by G.I. George. Next up, we got the Moonflower New Hair for Selenite Shadowheart. This mod is made by Sweet Generous Things mods here, and that's not the only mod we have by them today. You may notice I covered a couple of their mods in the past couple weeks. They've been putting out some really great stuff. So this is the hairstyle on Shadowheart here. I think it's nice, just something to switch it up from if you've been, you know, playing around this game many thousands of hours like myself. It's nice sometimes just to see something a little bit different, and this is going to be just for the good aligned Shadowheart here. But in addition to the Moonflower new hair, we also got the Gloomy Flower new hair for Shadowheart here as well. This one is for Acts 1 and 2 with her normal straight bang look. It'll now not be straight bang, so I'm sure there's a lot of people that really enjoy stuff like that. That's just another Shadowheart edit here by Sweet Generous Things mods. So definitely go check out their other mods here, like the Darling Face, which just got added to console yesterday. It's so cool. And alongside some of their other ones here too. Lots of great stuff. And next up we got a Tiefling pose, Cady's Tiefling pose by Cady Plays. So I'm a fan of photo mode mods. This is also working with the compatibility patch. I'm just gonna go through their shots because I could not dream of taking shots this nice. So this is really cool. More shots if you're, you know, playing with like your significant other, want to, you know, take shots of your characters or whatever. You can do it with Cady's Tiefling poses. And this is a funny but awesome mod here by Eladwin, the Astral Furby. So, yeah, this turns the Astral Prism into a golden Furby. And it does exactly what you can imagine it does. It's cool, funny, and this is not the only Furby mod that you can download by Eladwin. They also have, I feel like I'm going crazy. There's Furby mods somewhere. I just don't know the exact title because these are... It's hard to search when they have like dashes and stuff like it's in the title. It doesn't actually show up properly, but I can assure you if you look around, you'll find Furby backpacks as well somewhere. And here is a Death Domain Cleric fix for Reaper. This is by Modio user XX6B. This makes it so that basically what the base game version is, the Reaper lets you do your necromancy cantrips on 2 targets. This doesn't apply to modded cantrips. So this will change it so that if you're using things like the Blood Sorcery mod, for example, it'll now let you do that. I love whenever I see mods like this that are, it's like a niche mod, but it's perfect for those that want to enjoy the Death Domain Cleric and have maybe some more spells added into the mix. And I'm learning the hard way, you can't create new companions when you're in level mods, but can you guess whose face this is? The hair does not match their normal appearance, just pictured a little bit darker. This is the Jason Momoa head preset body model and tattoos by Vespertillo Art. Yeah, it seriously does look like Jason Momoa. I think this is crazy. This is also some help from Mooch30 here, who's made a really cool hairstyle mod. They've called the best hairstyle mod ever. And this is sweet. Look at this. You literally look like Jason Momoa with this. Fans of Game of Thrones, yeah, you got so many cool appearances that you can make with this mod. I think this is a very well done head mod here. Maybe this is what Jason Momoa will look like when he's a little bit older, but it was my try at it. Not only this, but they also have another collab mod here by Mooch30, which is the Aquaman body tattoos. So this will complete the look here if you want to get the exact tattoos on your character. And boom, you can create your own Jason Momoa in Baldur's Gate 3. Cool stuff, love that. Next up, we got Nature's Guardian. This is body type 4 and all body types pose pack by Ardicarios. Now, I love seeing different types of photo mode mods here. I'm just going to go through their shots because, again, I think they did a great job with showcasing what's available in this. And they're just some nice photo mode mods. So, yeah, look at these different poses here. If there's something that you like, it's definitely worth checking out because there's some good, really good stuff here. And you can use these with some of the other location mods that I showed. You can even have Halsin whittling away at his duck. And this is 10 poses, but you can see there's a lot of variability you can do with that, and it's Halsin inspired. And next we got the Hot Girls Poses by Mossy the Padlock. I had a really good time with this one. It's got Barty Gang, it's got Big Ol' Freak, it got it got Bodak Yellow. I actually saw Cardi B whenever I saw Migos, she performed Bodak Yellow. I thought that was really cool. You also got Bodega Batty, Body Yada 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 Yada. Yow. He. Yeah, I'm having a good time with this one. Little Miss Drama, Love Island, I'm Her, Nail Check. Yeah, there's so many funny poses in here and definitely worth checking out if you're looking for something fun and new. Yeah, look at this. You also got the To My Haters, Stallion Knees, Savage, and yeah, much more here. This is hilarious. Yeah, really cool stuff. If you're a fan of Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion, this is the photo mode pose mod for you. And some of the shots coming from this literally look like they're from Cyberpunk. They're that high detail. Such a cool mod. This is by Mossy the Padlock. And finally, one more photo mode mod pack. This one has 40 group poses and 50 duo poses. That's massive. This is the Soulmate here by Marry Me. So I'm just going to quickly go through some of these shots here. There's a lot of poses in this pack, like a lot. Having 50 duo poses and 40 group poses is quite a bit. So yeah, you can do some really fun stuff with this mod. I love the designs and everything about this is really cool. So yeah, check this out if you're looking for some more photo mode stuff. Yeah, just another amazing week in Baldur's Gate 3 mods. Loving all the new location mods, and I will be doing, again, a future video talking about these and some fun stuff that you can do within them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the subscribe button below if you enjoyed, and I hope you guys all have an incredible day. We'll catch you in the next one.